Do it. Do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Must really do it.
Okay.
Do it.
So I think back to last year when Tony White comes here and it's 3-3-5. How are they going to stop the run?
Mm-hmm.
The D line, oh boy. Turns out the D line was pretty freaking stout for the entire year for the most part. Is there a position or position group on this team where maybe we are worried, but at the end of the day, it's like, damn, that's a damn strong position group. Or I guess if we want to change it to, is there a position group that you are legitimately like,
inside linebacker? Is that one?
Yeah.
That would be. I would register concern there. I think.
Do you think Shavers will get any?
I think he's going to get a long look.
Okay.
We saw him walking around and working some of the camps this week, and he's added a lot of weight. Good weight. Like he looks like he's been on campus for a while. And
like a sophomore.
Yeah. So that's a good sign. I mean, I think that was the one thing with him because he was a little bit on the lighter side when he showed up. And one of the benefits of going through the spring is like, you basically just do nothing but add weight for 4 months. And, I think he's going to get a look. I mean, I think they'll probably move guys around and give guys different chances there. John Bullock coming back like that was probably one of the bigger sneaky returns from last season was getting him back, a guy that was a safety, then moved to linebacker and, another year in this defense in that position. That's big. Yeah. But I think the depth at that spot concerns me a little bit. I mean, when you lose like a Luke Reimer who was so productive, whether or not you thought he was, all Big 12 or all Big 10 or anything like that, but you have to replace that leadership somehow. Nick Henrich too. But I mean, I think Shavers will get a look. I think Mekhi Bear, I mean, he was this time last year. I mean, were you guys concerned about Mekhi Bear and where he's going to be? And that's kind of the magic sauce of this defense is like, if you can help and you have a chance to do anything. I mean, James Williams is another example of that. They're going to find a spot for you. So I think if there's anybody on the roster that can help with those spots, they're going to get their chance.
I mean, if I recall correctly, if Mekhi Bear's special teams play was what put him on everybody's radar, right? Especially against Minnesota, where he made like 3 tackles on special teams, and he's doing the whole celebration where you like dive on the ground and pound your fist into the turf. Like, yeah. That's why he stood out, and he got more PT as the season went on. I'm trying to think of what position, like, we've talked about running backs, how it's like, well, and we talked about special teams, and we're like, well,
that's an issue.
I was kind of hoping Brunts, you'd be like, special teams is fine. Don't worry about special teams.
Are you worried about special teams? Are you worried about the kicking position?
Until I see differently, I will reserve judgment until I see what happens this season.
Where we left,
that's not the like aloe you needed on that.
Yeah,
no,
I'm sorry.
Where we left it last season, at the end of last season, 1 to 10, where were you on special teams? Like, how worried were you?
It was getting higher.
Fair. That's fair.
So it's still high then, because he hasn't seen any different, is what he's saying.
Yeah. So he's at an 8.
Well,
7?
I mean, the spring game didn't do much to.
Did that make it go up or just did the
like,
same?
Okay, well, we're still working on that. It's, but like if you think of the way that Nebraska lost those games in November, I mean, it's
chasing 3, right?
Narrow losses. You're chasing 3.
Is that not the worst thing that we have to say?
Oh, no.
Yeah, but you have the. Well, you guys didn't say the the 1-score loss thing or anything like that, but
no,
I mean,
that's been beat. Deep
you
inside.
buried that one.
That thing is dead.
Yeah, but I mean, like when you are talking about ways that you can potentially overcome those 3-point losses, field position, field goals, punting. I mean, it's all part of that. So that's an important conversation. But you just. Like, I don't watch practice every day, so I don't know if the punting looks better. I don't know if the kicking's better.
It doesn't.
There's no way.
We'll see. We'll see.
Sucks.
We need Bushini to actually be Boom Sheeny this year too. That would help.
Yeah, I'm tired of Boo Sheeny.
Yeah,
I'm tired of that.
Well,
it's rough.
Here's what I've been hearing, Bruns. and I'm sure you have too, and Schaefer and Christofferson over at Husker 24/7, maybe on your message boards. I don't know.
The real one.
The real 24/7.
The real one.
I've been hearing like the special teams will be okay because of this new quarterback that we've gotten. He's going to lead more touchdown drives. And instead of forcing your kicker to kick, these 19-yard bunnies that might not be made, there's going to be more touchdown drives. So don't even worry about it.
So, Bruns, you've been leading those, right? Everything is okay. Right?
Yes.
More touchdowns.
We've just been all joining hands.
Yeah.
And we've been fine. Yeah. Well, yeah. It would help, right? Like
Yeah.
you take the unknown out of it by just scoring touchdowns.
But then you have the extra points you got to kick. Oh.
It's really that easy. Just score more touchdowns.
Yeah.
Is that
Listen,
what we're trying
problem
to do?
solved.
If that's what we're worried about is, making extra points, that'll be a little better because at least you're getting 6 then. At least you're getting the 6.
Do you change it to chasing 7 then?
Chasing 1.
We're getting 6. Do we need to chase 7?
Oh,
Bruns, answer me this question.
Go on.
It's
Oh,
gallows
God.
humor is what it is. Gallows humor.